I bet you thought you knew me, huh? Well, let me introduce myself a little bit more. The word of the year for me is open. So to me, that means being more vulnerable and letting y'all into my life a little bit more. So, what better time to do a little random slash fun facts about me? I'm gonna let y'all into my world a little bit. I'm gonna do 9 random slash fun facts in order from what I think is least interesting to most interesting. Number 1, I used to do cheer and dance and theater growing up. I was that artsy fartsy type of girl, okay? I have pictures too, so I'll show those to you. But I anything that had to do with like a stage, I liked, which is crazy. We'll get to that. Cheer, loved. I was a base for the middle stunt in the pyramid. If you know, you know, okay? I was that girl. The main base, might I add. And I cheered from like, I want to say like 5 up until junior year of high school. Dance, I did more as a younger girl, but I did jazz, I did ballet, I think, and I did hip hop. So cute. And then theater, I did like all throughout. I was in like the children's choir of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Jacket or coat. I don't remember. I did that. I did Honk, which is kind of like the Ugly Duckling. I was in a few different things. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Loved theater. And I love to go like watch plays. Anything that had to do with like the stage, singing, dancing, whatever. Loved it. Number 2, I am the youngest of 4. I have 2 older brothers and an older sister. And personally, I think I give off big sister energy, but I very much am not. I am the youngest, the baby sister. But I think I give off big sister energy because I have such an amazing role model, my sister. She's the best of the best, and she taught me everything I know. And all of my friends, or most of my friends, are younger than me. So I have to be their big sister. Number 3, I am extremely clumsy. Probably one of the clumsier people you'll ever meet. In fact, I currently have a fractured toe. Insert picture here. Yeah, I think that happened a month ago now. Right on this desk here, I was like swinging my leg up to like hop up on this bed and open the window over there that you can't see. And I swung it and smacked it right on this desk right here and fractured it. Still healing from that, but we are, I think, almost done healing. So I've stubbed my toes, broken my toes, sprained my ankles more times than I can count. And my mom used to threaten to put me in a bubble when I was little because I am just that clumsy. Number 4, I love to travel. I've traveled a lot of places. Some of them are not very like conventional, but here's a list of countries I've been to, listed again from least interesting to most interesting. I live in the US. 1. Mexico, Canada, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Spain, Portugal, if you count that. But it was a layover. I didn't really leave the airport, but I count it because I was there. Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, another layover, but I did actually land there, slept there overnight, spent like the morning there, and then got back on the plane. So that was a little bit more of an adventure. And last but not least, China. That was amazing. I was there for about 2 weeks with my college, and it was such a great experience. I had such a good time, and I felt like I really explored there. It was a great trip and a great experience. They all were, actually. I'm grateful for the places that I've been able to travel and so excited to travel more in the future. I just love going to different countries and experiencing different cultures, food, all that. Like, I just love it. If you have any recommendations on where I should go next, drop them in the comments because I'm always looking for different places to visit. Number 5, I asked my family this question. What is a fun or random fact about me that people would be surprised to know. And my dad's response was that I tell good jokes. So my fifth fact is that I'm funny. Okay? And my dad thinks I'm funny. That's a flex. That's my flex for the day. My dad thinks I'm funny. Number 6. And I almost didn't put this on here, but I thought about like random facts. And my sister says that I am a psychopath for this, but I sleep with my socks on. Apparently, it's a huge debate, but I am on the sleep with your socks on side. I don't know. My hands and my feet are always cold, so I just feel like that's going to help me go to sleep faster because my feet are warmer than if they were just barefoot, you know? But random fact about me, sleep with my socks on. Number 7, I completed 75 hard. Last summer, actually. Huge accomplishment that I'm so proud of myself for. It was hard, but it's definitely doable if you do everything you possibly can to make everything else in your life easier. But it's something that I definitely will talk about to other people and encourage other people to do. Only if you're like truly 100,000% committed though, because it is not easy. But I did it. I persevered. I rocked that thing actually because I didn't like really mess up. There was a few times I accidentally ate something I wasn't supposed to because I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to be eating it. But other than that, I really did the damn thing. Okay. And oh, and I fell asleep a couple times before I could read my 10 pages. But I started, and then the next day I read 20 pages to try and like make up for it. So I feel like I still completed it. Number 8, hiccups. I know how to cure them. What you have to do is you need to cover all the holes in your face. So like put your hands on your ears and then like pinch your nose. It's easier if you have someone else helping you, and it's easier if you have some drink with a straw. But my wallet here with the straw on the inside, you basically like basically drink through the straw and put your hand, see if I can do this here, put your hand like this, so the other side would be holding your nose closed like this, and you just drink for 10 seconds. Drink for 10 seconds with all the holes in your head closed. Guaranteed. Stop your hiccups every single time. Promise. Guaranteed. Test it. Go ahead, test it. Next time you have the hiccups, text it. And then come back to this video and tell me that it worked, because I know it did. And lastly, the most interesting fact about me, I think, is that when I was 10 or 11, 9, 10, 11, something like that, I tried out to be on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I did not make it because I choked at the last second. But I tried out to be in it, and I think that's really cool. Basically, I had this whole skit planned. Like, my mom and I planned this thing out, and I was going to present an essay that I had to write for school to the judges. I was going to present my essay, like speak it out loud in this little skit, and I had like little dance moves and stuff with it. And then I got up there in front of them, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. And I just kind of winged it, but it was an experience. I was like too scared to like say everything that I had planned to say in front of them, so I kind of just was like, this is what I think teachers do on their spring break. So yeah. And it was cute. It was such a cute little skit that my mom and I had put together for the judges, but I don't know what to tell you, girl. I just couldn't do it. I got so scared, which is why I said earlier, I love anything that has to do with the stage, except for that, because that was my make or break moment and it broke. So those are my random / fun facts. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you for watching. And thank you for wanting to learn a little bit more about me, because that means you think I'm kind of interesting, mysterious, maybe. And if you're just so intrigued and drawn into my captivating energy and just can't get enough of me, you can watch my other video that I'll link here and learn a little bit more about like my backstory. So, thanks for watching.